Alright, I'm working over here on this XR80 again, or starting on it. I've been a little discouraged with my purchase on this whole entire situation. So anyways, I got some parts. I got a new boot there, got some levers. I cleaned this carburetor out. And I went and bought some bolts for the engine, and that was 20 bucks. And I got this clutch cable, but you can see right in here, that bolt hole, there's supposed to be a bracket for the clutch cable. And I don't have any bracket for the clutch cable, except for on this one bike. Maybe you can see it down in there. I don't know, my screen just turned off. Let's see. So anyways, I'm gonna take that off so I can put it on this bike over here. Alright, so you can see here, I got the bracket installed, and I got the clutch cable installed, and I got these cheap Amazon levers. They're not, I don't have them tightened up, and this one I got to take off still. But the clutch is working. Why is it doing that? Where is it? There. I don't know. Anyways, so the clutch cable is hooked up. Now it's time to hook up the carburetor. Now this is a heat transfer, I don't know, some sort of heat dissipation thing. Now this looks a little crusty, but I don't know, yeah, that's a gasket. Alright, so I got my intake boot. You can see the gasket there. And then I got this little heat transfer, what do they call it? It's an insulator. Essentially is what it is. Now I gotta make sure that I'm putting this daggone thing on right. Which way does it go? I don't know, that almost looks better. That versus this, yeah, that definitely doesn't go like that. Okay, let's see if we can get this baby to go on without cross-threading, which we may already be cross-threading, I'm not sure. That don't feel right. What the heck? This one looks like it may have a daggone piece of bolt stuck in there. Now what do I have I can fish that shit out? Oh, and it's just dirt. Alright, we might be back in business here. Now this carburetor I've already cleaned out. Okay, so here's the carburetor finally mounted up, and you can see the gas line goes to this, and I'm pretty sure this thing might start up. So I'm gonna put this tripod down, and we're gonna take this bike off the stand here. Oh hell. Alright, let's see what happens here. No chain on, so we don't have to worry about it flying away. What the frick? Alright, well, it runs. Alright, that's that. Come on, damn it. Come on. Come on. Why is the damn motor not freaking laid flat? Pissing me off. Alright, well, we're going to turn the gas off here. I guess this is the time to put on the pegs. Actually, these ones look a little bent. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's just how they are. Alright, I found 4 nuts, or 4 bolts here rather. And I'll lube them up. Lube up these holes. I guess I'm gonna have to steal a chain, or I might have a chain for something, from something rather. That one didn't thread. There might be an issue here. That threads are stripped out. But we can always heli coil them. But for now, we shall try to tighten them up. Well, I guess at this point we can put the kickstand up. Alright, so I have finally merged 2 separate chains into one chain. You can't even tell which one I did, and I can't tell either. But yeah, so I took 2 chains because this one was too short, and I have merged it. I added this little section. Actually, you can see this little section over here is nice and pliable. This chain's rusted to hell, but it's what I got. I figure we'll throw some WD-40 on it, and this way we can at least see, you know, see if the thing drives. Okay, well, I have finally made it to the next step of taking 2 chains and making them one. I got to get some light here. So you can see those 2 right there. And I broke that chain breaker. I stripped the threads, so I had to break out my Good Motion Pro one. So anyways, we will put this master link in, which I had stole from one of the chains here. That's that. Here's this piece. And then let's see if we can get the master clip. The clip, master link clip back in. These are not the best pliers. Oh, perfect. Alright, so now we got a chain. That's questionably still 1 link too loose, maybe. Damn it. Oh well. That'll get us by. Yeehaw! got a couple things that definitely need to happen. We need to do the rear brakes. We need to get the pegs mounted. We need a pod filter. We need a new chain for sure. We need to get the front brakes and that front axle fixed up. And we need a muffler. So I guess I'll take some measurements on the carburetor for the pod filter and for the exhaust, and we'll go to trusty Amazon and see what they got. Alright, so you can see here on the mic we got 1.25 inches, 246, whatever. Now I got on Amazon here just a uni pod filter, 1.25 inches by 3, and so I guess we'll get one of those. And then I guess we need to see what the dimension is on this exhaust, which seems to be just 1 inch. So now we'll type in motorcycle muffler 1 inch. Let's see what we got here. Dang, that one might freaking, that one's way too much, $89. But that one looks kind of cool for, you know, we could do a like the XR75 has and come down. But I'm not spending that kind of money. This is more my style. $25 or $20, $25. What else we got here? Well, what does inch go into millimeters? 28 roughly. I guess I'll find one here somewhere. We can just probably do one of these cheap aluminum ones. Let's see what happens when we type in 28 millimeter. $24, $34, $50. $50 comes with the whole entire head pipe, which we might need that bend to get us from here to up here. What else we got? Maybe we'll just Google pit bike exhaust. Pit bike exhaust. Dang, we can get that one for $40, 45. 45, be here in a couple days. What else we got here? Dang. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Alright, so this is all the stuff I got for the bike. These are some 1-pin connectors, and that way, because I have some wiring to clean up. There's not much wiring on this bike, but the couple wires there are, they're all butt connected and bad splices and so forth. So I bought those, and we'll use heat shrink and everything. This is the part number for the angled air filter. This is an angled one, which is different from the one that was in the first little clip you probably saw before this. And let's see. Anyways, yes, that one's 1.25 inches. And then I got this tire and tube. It's just some sort of cheap Chinese rear tire. Yeah, it comes with a patch kit and everything. Fancy Valsen cap. Yes, that was $63. That's the rear tire. 14-inch rear, and then it has a 16-inch front, which typically modern day bikes have 17. So I got some brake shoes. This is the Heli coil kit to fix those threads on the bottom. We got some cheap kill switch, which actually we'll use that we'll use one of these connectors for the kill switch. One wire will go to the coil, and then one wire will go to ground. So the one that goes to ground will just be an I loop, and then we'll put that one wire connector on the one that goes to the whatever it's called. It goes to the coil. And then this is the muffler I ended up getting. It was the cheapest one I could find, and it was $20, $21. So it has a 1-inch opening, and I think what I will do, I have a couple exhaust pieces. I have a couple pieces of exhaust, but then for 1 inch, I figured I'll just get some 1-inch electrical conduit from Lowe's and, you know, bend it with a bender, and that should be bend pretty easy, and it's cheap. Got a Petcock, got a new chain, got a front tire or front tube. Where's the front tire? Must be on a different order for some reason. Here we go. Yeah, there's the front tire, which is actually a rear tire. It's actually a very wide rear tire. I think it's a 3 or 3.5 inch wide tire. And it might even be more aggressive than the rear tire I got. I don't know. But it'll be good enough. And then I got some 3/16 fuel line. I have 1/4 inch and 5/16, but this is this 3/16 5mm stuff. So the next video will be on putting all this stuff on, and I think I might even tear the bike down and repaint everything because the tank is in really good shape. And the tank's in good shape, and honestly I really like this model bike. I think we can do like a cool, you know, resto mod or something. It's 11:30. No wonder I'm yawning. Alright, see you on the next video.